Hello, this is my jojoba oil update. So, a recap. I have quit benzoyl peroxide, my even BHA toner, my trusty salicylic acid toner from Paula's Choice, which I absolutely adore. And it's been a week of just using manuka honey in the morning to cleanse, and then my Hydrobio light moisturizer from Bioderma to moisturize. And then in the evening, I would use my Sensibio H2O micelle solution from Bioderma as well to remove my makeup. Splash a little honey on my face, remove it, and then apply a drop of a jojoba to my wet face. And this has been my routine for the last week, and it's been amazing. Yesterday I was talking about how jojoba was making me, I'll talk like this, jojoba was making me break out slightly, like I was getting some congestion, like along my cheeks a little bit on my forehead, and I was saying that it could be the sunscreen, it could be blah 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 blah. To be like, now I'm kind of like, I'm really observing this stuff, and what it's doing is it's hardening these little spots under the skin, and then those spots just come out on their own without any blood, without anything. It's the most seamless process I have ever encountered. It's awesome. Basically, my skin is self-regulating. This is what I'm noticing. And I wake up and it's not like I have any redness anywhere. It's not like I have bumps growing. And even the bumps that I noticed, they're not growing. In fact, most of them are just emptying out on their own and just disappearing. Sometimes when I'm washing my face, like with honey, I notice there might be they loosen. Basically, they loosen. Those little hard spots loosen and leave. And I think it's part of the process. So I think jojoba is doing its thing. It's really awesome. And today, actually, I woke up and washed my face with honey, and I realized that I didn't even have to wear and applied jojoba. Oh yeah, today is the first day, because I told you I'd do a week of jojoba in the evenings to kind of ease myself into it and not to scare myself, and so now I'm doing jojoba twice a day. So right now I'm actually wearing jojoba and then sunscreen. And honestly, after sunscreen, I'm like, you know what? This looks totally fine. I don't even have to wear makeup. That's how it felt. It looked good, but just because of I'm just so used to wearing, a little bit of concealer, a little bit of mineral powder. So I did all that, but I didn't have to. I really didn't have to. And that was an awesome feeling. So my skin is just constantly improving. This last week has been like the best skin ever. And I wake up feeling awesome. There's zero fear of this jojoba business. But the reason that jojoba is working for me is very obvious. It's because of the food I eat. I eat super healthfully, like almost no gluten, pretty much no dairy. And I had dairy 3 times in 6 months. Yep, that's how little dairy I eat. It's like I said, once in a while it's okay to indulge, but once in a while means really infrequently, and you're doing it only to indulge. You're not doing it because it's okay. You know that it's not good for you, but you're doing it because it's a special occasion. You're in a different city. It's a cultural experience. Blah blah blah. There's good reasons to indulge sometimes, and so I indulged a few times on my trip, for instance. And I don't feel guilty anymore about it. Initially I did, though, and it took some time to kind of get over that and realize, hey, I'm human. I can't always eat perfectly, but the most important thing is to try. And so I have been trying. So I love jojoba so far. This is my 8th day on jojoba, and yeah, it's amazing. I think that the purging freaks people out. It did for me when I first tried jojoba, and it's completely normal to freak out. But the reason why you're purging is because your skin is clogged. But I mean, the reason why you continue to purge on an oil is, well, not on oil, on jojoba specifically, because I don't know about other oils. Their texture is not like our sebum, whereas jojoba is. And so I think it's the least likely oil to cause any kind of sensitivity. Plus, it's rated. Oh my god, there's a bee. Okay, it's also rated like super non-comedogenic relative to other oils. It's like a 0. So it's not comedogenic. It shouldn't clog your pores. So if you are reacting to it, it means you have to look at your diet. You have to look at fixing your diet. Your diet needs work. Your lifestyle needs work. You're not taking good care of yourself. And you have to really look at that. And taking good care of yourself doesn't mean eating like low-fat yogurt. I'm reading this awesome book right now. It's called It Starts With Food, and I'm learning a lot more about, how food impacts our hormones, leptin levels. Like, I'm learning so much. Like, I knew all this stuff, but I didn't know it as in depth as I do now. And that book, it's super informative, and it's a little overwhelming because you realize, all the mistakes you may have been making. And I'm really happy that just intuitively I learned that like gluten doesn't agree with me, and neither does dairy. And it's really important to listen to your body and to make these changes accordingly. But when we're young, we don't really care, and it's just important to kind of have that light bulb moment where you realize, okay, what I've been doing to my body isn't good, and if I want to live like a long, healthy life without any inflammation, acne, like adult acne, without any like heart issues, hypertension, etc., then I have to start taking care of myself, and it starts with food. So have yourself a beautiful day. I'm really excited about this jojoba thing. I highly recommend it so far. It's not as bad as people say, and I'm sticking to it for a month because I'm not gonna just try it for a week and be like, I love it. I'm gonna try it for a month, and I'll let you know later on how it's been going, and I'll write a post about it detailing my experiences on jojoba and what you might expect on it. So once again, thank you for watching, and if you haven't yet, sign up for my awesome acne video where I talk about all these things and more. You can learn about the different kinds of acne, how to cure it with products so that you can look like a human being when you leave the house. But also I talk about diet and correlations and things like that. It's at olenaloves.com/acne, so have a look. And I will talk to you soon. Olena out.